got a serious question and shit. Hey, so if Conor and Ward spar, will Ward take it easy on him?
No. That man, he ain't going for it. There ain't no such thing as easy work with that fool.
Ward wouldn't take it easy on anybody?
No. He look at it as work. So like when he working, you gonna have to match up or come up out of there.
Oh, he'll get you out the ring?
He might not be trying to, but just him being him and doing what he trying to do in his head, he'll pull you up out of there.
I can't even say.
Now, before your last fight, you sparred with Ward.
Yeah.
It was at the tail end of your camp?
Yeah.
How did that go?
It was rough. I was about 160 coming down in weight and trying to make 54, which I made, and it was just rough, man. He was bigger, stronger, just everything. So it was real rough on me.
Now you said, did something happen? Did you go into the fight with, since your fight's over now, did you go into it with a little injury or anything?
Yeah, I had a small little injury. Well, it ain't small considering, shit, my ribs was bruised, but.
From who?
From Ward, but I actually, you feel me?
On your Lion Heart Van Damme.
But I just botched, man. I just.
Oh, so he hit you with a body shot?
Hit me with a body shot my last day of sparring with him.
And
I
bruised your
felt
rib?
something in my stomach, like I had a cramp, but that was my last week of sparring. I didn't spar for the rest of the time. I thought I was cool. I got hit one time in the fight. I was like, oh. But I just continued boxing, man.
So it didn't really stop you from getting the victory, but you felt a little bit of pain in your ribs when you had your last fight?
I'm working on therapy right now.
Okay, so
as we speak.
So Ward's good to the body?
Man, he
or he
good.
just caught you?
He good everywhere. He just caught me, bro. And by me losing that much weight, that's what had effect on that too.
Okay.
Me cutting a lot of this weight, cause I mean I done did close to about 40 rounds with him already, so.
So that's that premium work.
Yeah.
Now, Troy, what were you saying about, you said there's a difference. You said you're not supposed to spar someone like Ward for tail end work. What did you mean by that? What is tail end work for the fans?
Tail end mean, like if I'm sparring, if I got like 4 sparring partners, they're different levels. You got like the good grade A work, then you got 2 good sparring partners, then you got, you know, all your sparring partners, they might have different levels, different fighting styles, but they're all kind of similar to the person you're fighting. But then you got the high level ones, then you got the mid, you know, grade ones. They might be smaller, or they might just not have the talent level, or they might be slow. Whatever the case is, you use them for tail end, so when you're tired, they're not actually hurting you because you're $1 million man. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to get hurt while you training. So you do the hard work in first, and then when you switch sparring partners, they lesser ability goes down because you're getting tired, but you still can work on your shit. And they still trying to lace your ass up, but you just kind of, you know, working with them and shit. And Andre Ward is not the person to be sparring in on the tail end of the camp because your body, you losing weight like you said, you coming down. Because he just gonna do what he do. He don't give a fuck about you. He's a champion.
He there to help you, but But at the same time, he getting his in too. He
understands that the law of the land is self-preservation. That he gonna do what he do, but he's a good dude to help you. But he's gonna smoke you out of there. He's the finest of the smokers.
So he's not no tail end work?
He's not tail end work. He's grade A work.
Now, when you say tail end work, what's so dangerous about the end of training camps? What is your body going through as a fighter?
Going through a traumatic experience because you're losing weight. You're not just walking around at your walk around weight training. You're walking around at a weight that you're not comfortable with. You know, like if you fighting at 54, you might be walking around at 159 or 160 or 162, and you're not got all the water in you, and your fat is not on your body, or you're just slightly smaller, so you're not as strong. You're kind of weak, so you need to be sparring with smaller and faster guys.
Just to kind of taper down on the end of
your. Just to taper down on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stand is good work, period, no matter what. But during the end of my camp, I would rather spar stand you know, be sparring like Willie and Prentice at the beginning and Aaron, but then towards the end of the camps, the standards slightly smaller, spar with him, and then that'll up my speed, and it's still good work, you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to be sparring with Willie on your last day of sparring unless y'all doing some tech sparring, which is, you know, just working on jabs, keeping your eyes sharp.
Now, the fight's taking place in the Oracle. We'll all be in attendance in Oakland. Sullivan Barrera said his goal is to knock Ward out. Now, you spar with him, Aaron. How obtainable is that? How hard is that going to be to knock out a fighter like Ward?
It's tough, man, because not only is he just got great defense, bro. It ain't that easy. Like, you just gonna walk in there and just say, oh, I can hit him, so I'm gonna knock him out.
So it's not just about power only?
It's not just about power, it's about timing, about you being in position, or whether you catch him coming in or something, because if not, he really not that easy to hit, and he not slow neither, so it's difficult to just say, I'm gonna go in there and knock him out, because if you come in there loading up, you might be the one coming up out of there, because he's gonna hit you with everything.
Remember what I said the other day in my other interview with Prentice and Stan? If you don't respect a man's ability, you fall victim to his ability. So if you don't respect a man's ability when you in there, you become a victim of it. And if you come in there not respecting that man's defense and his craftsmanship in that boxing ring, you're going to become a victim of it, and then you're going to be walking yourself down that aisle, and you ain't going to be getting married.
Now, Andre Ward, he got a gold medal at light heavyweight, but he spent most of his career at super middle. How do you think he's going to do at the full? His last fight was at a catch weight. How do you think at the 175, the full 175? He's going to make it good, speed still going to be there, defense?
Yeah, he's probably going to feel a lot better. He's going to be probably hitting a little bit harder, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't losing as much weight, because also, to me, he's sucking himself down to go down to 68.
When you get older, your body?
Yeah, which he's what, 31?
Yep.
So he been at super middle for how long?
Since pro, pretty much, decade.
So he been making it for that long, which he been sucking down. So now that he coming up, he gonna move a lot meaner, because he had more of his natural weight. Instead of cutting down and struggling, he can probably make that 78, 75
comfortable
2 weeks way before the fight. So,
now, you told me sometimes you used to, like when you were making weights, you wouldn't do yourself any favors, because you would like eat out, like you wouldn't eat necessarily what you were supposed to be eating.
Yeah.
And how does it make a fighter feel when they got a lot of weight to lose?
Like doo-doo turds.
You feel grumpy or what?
You just not even grumpy. You just
sluggish.
You ain't moving at a high speed like you're supposed to. And you get lazy and your work rate ain't the same when you ain't eating right. And that's the difference between people that's doing what they're supposed to do on the elite level and people that fall victim of, oh, I can fight, I'm gonna just do what I wanna do, this is what I do, I'm gonna lose the weight. But when somebody come in there that's 100% on their shit around the board, it's a whole nother level.
You said when your nutrition wasn't all the way up to par like it is now, you said getting those miles in at the end of the camp was hellish.
Man, I barely could even spar. Like, I really couldn't even get my rounds in like I wanted to, because I wasn't losing the weight right. And that's what like, I felt like I really couldn't even go 6. Now that I fight, I'm back down to 54 and all my ducks is in order, I can go as many rounds as I want to. So, especially during the camp and getting ready in preparation for something, I can go however many they put me in there with.
So the nutrition, the exercise, the whole routine is pivotal for a fighter.
Yeah, most definitely. If you don't think so, you're a damn fool. Even when somebody going to your body, if your diet ain't right, you gonna feel a lot different on that too. If you ain't everything, physically, mentally, just everything. If you eating the right stuff, you gonna feel like they say you are what you eat.
All right, you guys heard it first.